Hi, my lovely, beautiful, handsome individuals. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. My name is Amy, and today we're doing a collective reading. And I don't know what I want to title this reading or what this reading is going to be about. So I'm just going to let Spirit pick the topic. So I'm going to pull some oracle cards here from the Answer Oracle to see where Spirit wants us to go with the messages. Only take what resonates. If you come across this reading, whenever you do, it's meant to find you. All right. Threat. Ooh, whoa, geez. Only take what resonates. We're going to see what this is about. Chat. Spirit. What you trying to say? 2 seconds in, and here we go. Okay. Do I want to go for another? Yes, one more. Don't freak out, you guys. Secrets. All right. Back of the deck, trust. Okay. Let's get to channeling. Hold on. I'm at a loss for words, honey. Spirit, what do you want to? All right. On a good note, I'm going to pop off some messages that are coming into my head. Some of you need to be aware of the type of company that you keep. Not that there's anything nefarious going on, but some of you are listening to misinformation. This could very well be connected to friends, or it could be connected to people in your vicinity, okay? Where there is like this jealousy or this frenemy type of vibe. So be careful of the company that you keep and don't listen to everything that somebody says unless you absolutely know you can trust this person. Because what I'm getting to say off the top here is that be careful who you trust. Is this person trustworthy? Because there could be like this underhanded or sneaky energy about the information that you're getting, and it's to damage a connection. This could be like secret information being revealed, or someone intentionally revealing another person's secret, and this causes damage to a connection. All right, that's a side message for a few of you, not for them, for the majority. Another that I'm getting is that if you guys have been having any type of health struggles, you know what? That's been coming up a lot in the readings that I've been doing, even in private ones. By the way, I'm available for private readings if you're interested. Anyways, but what I've been getting a lot for the collective and in private readings is that if you've been struggling with health, health is going to improve. There is repair. I say reparation a lot. You know what? I was playing back when I was editing my videos. I was like, girl, you say that a lot. You say this a lot. But yes, it's true. This is about recovery. Okay. So some of you are getting information about like health conditions, something that has been kind of like a medical mystery, or you're finding the root cause of what has been causing you distress in health. Yeah, you might even need surgery to get to the root of a problem. The reason that it's giving me health stuff on top of the treatment box here is it's a first aid kit, what we're looking at. But, you know, the snake it represents health, right? So you're getting to the root cause, you're receiving information, lab results, or you're being provided with treatment that will address a medical mystery. All right, that is kind of sort of where Spirit wants us to go with this. Okay, so let's tap in. All right, Spirit, when it comes to my beautiful, handsome, lovely collective, ooh, what you got for them? Shut the front door, honey. I love when Spirit talks this way. All right, a veil of mystery surrounds you. Embrace the enchantment. All right, I got excited because mystery and, you know, veil, but okay, anyways. All right, Spirit, what messages do you have for my collective? The universe is conspiring in your favor. Guys, look. Don't they look similar? Eyeball, eyeball. So your intuition is going to be very, very, very illuminated. You're getting something good, okay? Something hidden is coming your way, and it's to your favor. Look, another triangle with an eyeball on it in the center. Some of you have gorgeous eyes. I just want to compliment you. You're very attractive, my collective. A new opportunity will lead you to greatness. All right, so you are uncovering whatever has been delaying your blessings, your progress. You're coming into this full awareness, this information, this insight into what feels like it's going to feel to you like it's mysterious. It is something that you didn't know was coming, but you kind of knew it was coming. Does that make sense? It's like you knew, but you didn't know no. All right, hold on. I want to fix these this way, and I'm going to pull one more fortune card so that we can get into your tarot. But what I'm feeling, there's a lot of purple here. Some of you are definitely healing. You guys could be very spiritual, mystics, psychics, intuitives. Hey, my peoples. One more. What message do you have for my collective? And okay, do they all have eyeballs? Hold on, you guys. Well, not all of them, but a lot of them do. I mean, what did we expect, right? But no, not all of them do. Okay. Okay, what I'm getting here, because not every card has eyeballs. I just want to make sure, honey. No. No, they sure don't. Okay, this one does. But okay. No, they most certainly do not all have eyeballs. So what that's telling me is that you are a very psychic, intuitive, gifted person. And of course, because only the gifted people, the elite, come across my readings. My readings are not for everybody, but if you are here and you are resonating, stick around. Okay. So what I'm getting to say is, first of all, there's a lot of eyes on you. You're being watched. For that same reason, this is going to tie into the first message about be careful the company that you keep. Be careful the information that you listen to. Don't listen to gossip. Don't engage, because there is attention on you. And not all the attention on you is positive. Because this could be like someone sending you evil eye or something like that. Not saying that they are. However, this is the second time that I am doing this reading. Now, the first time I had to stop it because my cats were getting into it. And they kind of ruined the vibe for the reading. So they were bickering with each other. And you know what? That kind of makes sense now that I think about it. Yeah, my cats were going at it. One of them was scratching the window. They were just acting a fool. And it was like, mind you, it was like 5 a.m. Okay, and I'm like, okay, hold on, what's going on? So some of you could have frenemies. Oh, what? You know what? This just cats. That makes sense now. That makes sense now, you guys. Okay, because I referenced my cats. And at the back of the deck here with sincerity, respect, carefulness, support. And look at this cat has a very serious, business look. Spirit is advising that you need to listen and observe. Don't speak. Listen carefully, observe everything, but don't engage. Until you have full knowledge, full awareness, you're going to see who is really in your corner, who is to be trusted. We're popping off messages here, you guys. Okay, so let's tap in. So anything that has been clouded, it's like the intuition in you is going to rise. On another note, here with the eyes, you've got many eyes watching you, and it's not all negative, okay? It's not all negative. This is positive things coming your way. You're getting attention for things that you do. Here it says, a veil of mystery surrounds you. Embrace the people think you're mysterious. The universe is conspiring in your favor. A new opportunity will lead you to greatness. And then I didn't even get to read the message here. A forgotten spell will bring you unexpected blessings. Some of you, if you have creative talents or abilities or something that you used to enjoy doing, you're being asked to go back to that. Trust yourself, right? If there's anything that you can think of, some of you might have hidden talents, skills, abilities. You know what? That's going to be the next reading that I do. Sorry about that. That's going to be the next reading. What are your hidden talents, skills, and abilities? What are your gifts? Yeah, let's put this in the frame. Yeah. Your skills, your talents are rising. Old creative projects could be picked up on, right? Some of you are being asked to paint or to sketch or to do something that you're using your eye for color, your eye for, what is this? Your attention to detail. Why I'm getting like some of you like to people watch, or you're like the type of person that wonders I wonder what kind of life this person leads, or I wonder what type of home environment this person, like this could be like even you often wonder what goes on behind closed doors. And not that you're nosy, but like you're trying to understand people, or you're good at people reading. And sometimes you're kind of wondering, what is this person going through? Or what is this person dealing with? Some of you could be energetically picking up on another person's vibe. Yeah, there's a lot of ruckus here. All right, but Spirit is saying, oh, we've got a surprise for you, or we've got some stuff lined up for you. Let me put these up here because I want to do your tarot. And I'm trying to fit this in the frame, y'all. How do I do this? I keep saying I'm going to get better about setup. And here we are. You know what? Okay, I got this. Let's hold on. I'll be back. There we go. This was an easy fix, but I just overthought it a little bit too much. All right, Spirit, what messages do you have for my beautiful, handsome individuals watching this reading? What messages do you have? Strength. Let's get your tarot out. Hold on. Leo energy. We got the World. Capricorn. Temperance. Major Arcana, y'all. Saggy energy. Seven of Pentacles reversed. Death reversed. Okay, I'm getting a song right now. It's called Don't Rush by Bugsy. Young Bugsy or something. Oh, okay. You might want to go listen to that song. There might be some relevance there. All right, Five of Cups. Okay, don't rush. Okay, well, it makes sense. All right. What Spirit wants you to know is that you've been feeling some sadness, like something is missing, or there's a little bit of a void. You're trying to overcome something. Yeah, this could be feeling like emotionally all over the place. What Spirit is saying is that the healing is coming, but there's something that is still not quite over yet. There's a little bit more to go, a little bit more of a challenge, and because you're meant to learn something from it. But this healing, though, is coming before the year is out. You could get some upsetting news, or there's something has you feeling upset, and I feel it could be tied to this message here. For some of you, it could be like a health scare or a health situation that has you concerned. But what I'm getting to say is don't be, because something is going to change. There's something about Scorpio season, because it's taking me through the seasons. It's through the signs, if you will, which reminds me, I haven't done your astro dice. We're going to tie it in once I get this message out. So with Death in reverse and the Seven of Pentacles reversed indicates that we've been doing something, going around in circles with something, and it hasn't given us the results that we are needing. Okay, something isn't changing because it's not time to change yet, or because we haven't been showing up the way that we're supposed to in order to get a different result. And it's like I have some of you that are wanting to rush to the finish line to go and wrap up a cycle or go put something behind you, and you're like, I'm ready, let's go. I'm ready, but you're not. You still have to feel your feels. You still have to sort this out, whatever this is. Okay, yeah, it's taking me through the signs here. Scorpio season, Sagittarius season, and Capricorn season, all the way to Leo season. I feel that there is going to be this healing period to where you're course correcting, you're fixing something. And it's even about making a choice, you guys. There's been a decision that's on the horizon, but you're not sure whether to wrap it up or maybe to wait this out, or should you even? Is it time? There's a fear about an incoming ending or some type of transition, because some of you have identified as a certain person in a certain environment. And if it's like once you take yourself out of that environment, or once you change something about you, are you still going to be you? I get you going back and forth on something. But you're being advised not to drag your feet. Don't rush. Keep a steady pace, whatever this is. All right. Do I want to use this deck? No, let's get a little bit more tarot. We'll save these for the end. Okay. Let's do your astrology dice. Spirit, what messages do you have for my collective? We've got the moon in Aquarius in the second house. Moon in Aquarius in the second house. All right. So you need a lot of stability to feel safe and secure. Some of you feel like your finances have been unsteady, or like you never know what to really expect with your finances. Now, the moon in the second house is in a very good position. Something about how you earn your money could be tied to unorthodox ways, or this could be advising you to lean into that aspect of yourself, to go for the non-traditional versus traditional. See what this is saying. Okay. Some of you, your interests could be very different from, from your traditional role, like how you show up in the world as far as your employment or how other people know you. Because I'm getting like you have very unconventional ways of thinking, but it's not what everybody gets to see. Some of you could be like, for example, if you're interested into tarot and astrology, but you are a science teacher, or you are an attorney, or, you have a very professional, conservative type of role, or a role that you wouldn't associate with the unconventional, right? If you believe in aliens, if you believe in, something that doesn't follow the norm or doesn't follow tradition, and you've kind of been hiding this away from you, you've been maybe not vocalizing your interest in it out of fear of judgment. I'm getting that you could be like Hannah Montana. You can have the best of both worlds, honey. Okay, look, I have a government job and I do spiritual stuff. Does that take away from who I am? No, because I know when it's time to be very professional and very about the rules and about books. And I know when it's time to be woo-woo and kumbaya. You know what I mean? You can have the best of both worlds. You can still be a scientist and believe in spirituality. It's about finding balance. Yes, you can, honey. Of course you can. Know what I mean? All right, look, let's get into the rest of your tarot. All right, you're overcoming some type of fear. Okay. And this is with you stepping into a new reality. I do apologize for these loud trucks. Okay. You can't escape them in South Texas. All right. Tell me about strength. The Sun reversed. You're getting over sadness. You're getting over pessimism. Okay. Queen of Wands. There you go. You're stepping into this Queen of Wands energy, regardless of gender. We're all about the energy here. And the energy of the Queen of Wands is fabulous. She is fabulous. And that's what you're being advised, that you yourself are fabulous. Now, Six of Cups, this is stemming to the past, tying something down to nostalgia. Okay, on a side note, connecting back to this message about like the messy friend group or what have you. Some of you might feel nostalgic about a disconnect you had with someone. And I just did a pick a card reading. Well, it should go up later today. I did a pick a card reading about messages from, just pick a card. What blessings are coming your way? And for one of the groups, there was a message in there about really missing someone and feeling at odds. And it could have been like a misunderstanding, miscommunication. Some of you, this is what Spirit is saying. If you have been in disconnect from someone, you can reconnect with this person, provided that they add value to your life and you add value to theirs. But if this person is still in low vibrational energy, you guys are not going to be on the same page. And that's where things can get difficult, right? Nothing changes if nothing changes. We've got Death in reverse. Three of Swords. Yeah, there's that sadness, separation, going around in circles, ruminating on the past, trying to overcome the past. It's not over. On the contrary, there could be a solid new beginning. Ace of Pentacles. So depending on how this message is connecting with you so far, some of you it's tied to health. Some of you it's tied to connection. Some of you it's tied to career. So you know best what makes sense for you. With the Four of Wands at the back of the deck is that you will soon be celebrating something or someone. You will be soon connecting with someone that you consider a soulmate, a soul connection, reconciling with this person, if that's what you're hoping for. But for others of you where this is regarding a work situation, what I'm getting to say is that you are kind of weighing the pros and the cons or trying to transition from one reality into another one, but it feels a little bit overwhelming. It feels a little bit daunting because you're not sure what to expect. There's a bit of mystery that could be a little stressful, but it's not anything that you can't overcome because, again, the universe is conspiring in your favor. New opportunity is going to lead you to greatness. Okay, so if this is something new you've been sitting on the fence about, you're being advised to go for it. Something about your current reality feels like perhaps it's run its course, or maybe it's not delivering the way that you want it to, and you feel in disconnect from whatever this is. And you've stuck to whatever this is out of comfort, out of fear of risking something. The moon in the second house is very much about security. And Aquarius is fixed sign energy, so change is hard for you. So maybe you are a fixed sign, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius. Regardless of your sign, I am getting to say that it's been difficult to close out a cycle, or it's very daunting for you to close out a cycle. But guess what? This new beginning that's coming in, it's a blessing. Ace of Pentacles, it's something new. You have to go back and course correct in order to step into this new paradigm. And you have to be open and willing to receive this blessing. Now, I do want to pull one card to see what this Seven of Pentacles with the Three of Swords is about. You were disheartened that perhaps something is taking too long. If this is a health thing, again, there could be some news around your health that has you stressed out, but don't worry. It's like you're getting to this better place. The Emperor in the reverse. Some of you are feeling this way because you feel that you've lost control. For some of you, it could be tied to another person. This could be an Aries or someone that you felt has been very oppressive. For most of you, I get this is your own energy. It's your own energy because Emperor in reverse is about the lack of control, and they are about strategy. Here, the chessboard is about strategy, but you've been leaning into your emotions more than you should. You've been allowing the universe to guide you, but that's been keeping you trapped. Now, one thing about destiny and fate, and it's my belief, obviously, I'm no expert, but what I believe when it comes to fate and destiny is that, yes, there are things that are very much outside of our control, but God, the universe creator, whenever we come into this world, we're given a brain and we're given I wouldn't say we're given a personality. We acquire a personality based on whatever we're exposed to growing up, our environment, all this. So somewhere along the way, we learn to make choices for ourselves, right? We learn what is, the right from wrong and what's good versus bad and all that. Temperance, the proper balance, moderation. Six of Cups, childhood. So some of us I said all that to say this. You have free will. Destiny can happen. You're destined to be at the right place at the right time. But just because that opportunity shows up at your doorstep, it's up to you whether you're going to go for it or not. Just like when I do the tarot readings for my private clients, I say this is what could happen, but nothing is set in stone. No tarot reader can tell you, I guarantee you this, then the third, and there's no other way, like you can't escape it. Tarot is not for that. Tarot, spirituality, even astrology, it tells you your potential. It tells you what could happen, what is most likely to happen based on how you've been operating or conducting yourself. But if I tell you, hey, here it says that you're gonna have a shit day, you're gonna step in some dog poop on your way to work. But that day you decide to call in and you don't go to work. Therefore, you don't step in any dog poop. You know what I mean? That's a terrible example, but I hope you know where I'm going with this. But what I'm getting to say is that nothing is set in stone. The Emperor reverse can turn his ass upside down. Right side up. And you can call the shots again. It's about you stepping into your power. It's about turning that frown upside down, my friends. Okay? We're not meant to stay stuck in this energy, and we're not going to wait for opportunity to just drop in from the sky. Yes, there's like 0.00001 of the population that experiences incredible good luck, where everything is handed to them and they don't have any type of struggles in the world. But let's be real. What kind of life would we have if we didn't have a little bit of a struggle? We would never take anything, we wouldn't appreciate anything or anyone in our lives. But when we work hard for something and we do the work, that's when we can really appreciate what we have, who we have in our lives, right? Anyways, I'm off my soapbox. Let's get into the rest of your messages. Good Lord, the girl can talk, yo. My apologies. Let's wrap you up. But yeah, expect good stuff, okay? Expect the good stuff, you guys. All right. Advice and guidance for my collective. I just saw the word pain. Sweetness. Yeah, there's sweet things coming in for you. It's a mystery. Yo, Spirit is saying, we got a surprise for you, honey. Yes, we do. Creativity. Lean into that creative project you've been wanting to do. If it's writing, painting, singing, heck, whatever you're connecting to? Determination. Yeah, your determination is what's going to lead to your success. Illumination. Yeah, you are going to be divinely guided to tap into your creativity. Expect some sweetness, some blessing. Don't reject your ideas. It's going to lead to your growth. All right. That with ideation and with rejection, you're being advised to stop overthinking something. Did we pull that? No, I'm thinking of a different. Where did I see that? I don't know. I could have sworn I did. You're going to be illuminated on this creative path. You're going to feel more determined and you're going to get some sweet surprises out of it. What's the advice and guidance for my beautiful, handsome individuals? Unexpected news. Unbelievable news will shatter your expectations. Don't worry. Authentic vibes. You will find someone who resonates with your authentic vibe. Hidden truth. Facts haven't been fully revealed. Circle of drama. Your social circle is full of dramatic changes. Protective shell. Someone is keeping their true emotions hidden for self-protection. All right. So here with unexpected news and sweetness, I'm getting some news that feels initially like it is something negative is actually going to be positive. For example, I'm going to tie this back to the health stuff. Some of you might finally find the reason why you've been feeling a certain way. If you haven't been feeling 100%, you get to the bottom of what's been going on. It's like, hey, so-and-so, your triglycerides are high. And you're like, oh, shit. Okay, but the good news is that there's this awesome, natural supplement you can take, and it's going to help decrease your triglycerides in a natural, healthy way. And you're like, oh, okay. And then you start taking it, and then you feel better. That type of vibe is what I'm getting. It's nothing too serious. Okay, here with mystery and authentic vibes. Some of you have a new person coming your way, and it's like the universe has been aligning this person to join you on your path, okay? So it's someone that you're really going to resonate with. And if it's not a someone, it's a something. And I feel it's tied to this creative potential you've got in you, okay? Some of you have not explored what you're really good at or what your hidden talents are. Now stick around and come back and check my channel for this pick a card that I'm going to do in the near future. Don't know when, but I'm hoping in the coming days of what are your natural, your hidden talents and gifts, your hidden abilities that maybe can offer you some insight into what you're good at, or maybe maybe you don't know, okay? Maybe you're good at more than 1 or 10 things, okay? So step into your creative potential because you don't know where it can lead you. It will lead you somewhere magnificent, all right? It's a new opportunity. So here with determination and circle of drama, your social circle is full of dramatic changes. So here with the snake energy, it ties me down to the first message that we got, which is be careful of, observe everyone in your, not for you to be all paranoid. Don't get it twisted, okay? What I'm saying is that you're going to see people for who they truly are. People are going to show you who they are. It's not just about you listening to them talk, but you're also being advised not to engage in gossip. I'm getting whatever comes to the light is going to determine on who sticks with you and who doesn't. Okay, so expect changes in your friend circle. And here with determination, it's like you are determined to not allow drama into your life. You want this peaceful, here, you want someone authentic, someone that you can vibe with. Some of you decide to get a new friend group as a result. Aquarius is connected to social circles, right? So you're really going to love and appreciate new connections that you make. So here with illumination and protective shell, someone is keeping their true emotions hidden for self-protection. I feel that this is very strongly connected to the snake and that other mess. Mm-hmm. Yeah, something you're going to find out the reasons why someone has been, what they've been hiding. I don't feel like it's anything too negative. Initially, I had gotten like someone trying to stir the pot to cause conflict between two friends or something like that. And you might notice that one of your friends is disconnected or they don't seem like themselves. Or this could even be a family member, a lover, someone. And if you notice that there's been a change in this person, you're going to find out why. And for some of you, you might end up exiting connections out of your life because they've created this unnecessary drama. So only take what resonates, like I said. And if you like this reading, if it resonated, like, comment, share, subscribe, follow, all the things. I really appreciate it. And I hope to see you on my next reading. So until then, stay real, stay blessed. Bye.